From the Laycock Center in Williamsburg, welcome to Tribe Athletics TV. Hello, everybody. This is Jay Colley. With us is the head coach of the College of William & Mary's football team, Jimmye Laycock. And first of all, Coach, welcome back for your 38th year as head coach.
Time flies, doesn't it, Jay? Yeah, we're ready to go. Looking forward to it.
Well, that was my first question. How has fall ball gone so far? And heading into this Virginia game, how do you wrap it up?
Well, preseason's gone well in that regard. We had a very, very good conditioning program throughout the summer. Where a lot of our players were here with their strength and conditioning coach, John Sauer, and it was very evident once we started preseason practice that they were in good shape. They were conditioned, and again, this was a little bit different preseason because they didn't have two-a-days. We incorporated some walkthroughs instead of two-a-day practices, and I think that part, the logistics went very well, and our players responded well, and we were consistent about the way we worked. Now it's time to play.
Was that a rule not allowing you to have two-a-days that you supported for the NCAA?
Yeah, I think it was fine. It's fine. I mean, basically, we'd kind of moved towards that ourselves anyway. You can only do so much, and obviously so much contact and this type of thing. So it's fine.
And yet, you had coming into fall ball 5 quarterbacks vying for the position, and you had to discern to break that down. How's that going?
Well, it's still work in progress, Jay. We've kind of maybe narrowed it down to about 3 right now, and still moving forward with what we're doing. But all of them have worked hard. I certainly appreciate their effort. They've studied hard, they've worked hard, they've practiced hard, and we'll kind of see how things play out as we get ready for Virginia.
Let's stay on the offensive side of the football. What are your strengths in that regard?
I think the depth at receiver obviously is very good. Devontae Dedman and Kuzak, and we've got a lot of them out there at receiver. I mean, I start naming them all. We get them a lot, but in tight end, Andrew Caskins is a very, very efficient tight end. Offensive line, we've got some veterans and we got some new guys. So again, that's got to blend together for us a little bit, but I think it should be solid.
Defensively, we'll be talking with Aaron Swinton a little bit later on today. He's one of your captains at cornerback. Nate Atkins at middle linebacker started a bunch of games. That defensive core is kind of young and yet experienced.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, we had to play some young guys last year, Jay. Nate at middle linebacker, inside linebacker, really did a good job. And he's a year older now, and he was forced into the action and played really well, as did Armand Jones, another freshman that played last year that kept getting better as the year went on, and really we're expecting great things from him. Corey Parker back there at safety, was a rookie and played very well. So again, we've got some experience up front: Isaiah Stevens, Matahola, Bill Murray. But we've got some young guys that are kind of taking on some new roles, and they just have to come together and play well together defensively.
Speaking of a young guy taking on a new role, you hired DJ Mangus off your current staff into the offensive coordinator position. He played for you. Tell us about DJ.
Well, yeah, he was a receiver / quarterback for us, and really did a lot of things, and then went right into coaching immediately after he graduated, or before he graduated, really, at spring, and then went into coaching. We brought him back here a couple years later, and he's involved into a very good offensive coach. But again, I think our whole offensive staff is very solid. Winston October, Bobby Solrich, Mario Acatelli, and then we heard Paul Crowley from CNU as running back. So, they gel well together and they work well together.
Coach, UVA this weekend, your team traditionally has opened up with an FBS opponent. Tell us about the Cavaliers.
Well, number one, you go into an opening game, Jay, and you don't know that much about them unless you've been used to playing them a lot. And we haven't played them, since this staff is there, obviously we haven't played Virginia. So really, you go in not knowing that much about schemes, offensively, defensively, what they'll do in situations. But you do go in and know the type of players that they have there. And they've got a lot of skilled players. They've got the speed, they got the size. I think they got 9 starters coming back on defense. And, we've played enough of these games to know that mistakes will get magnified when you play against this kind of team.
Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Jay.